Hey everybody, it's Lewis Porter Jr. It is July the 5th. Um, I'm doing my latest Transparency Agenda Daily. I'm a little, gotta get a little back into speed. I've been on vacation since last Thursday. It's been a nice 5 days off from work. It's been very good. I've been relaxing. I've done some stuff. I guess the most thing I've done so far is just finally do some personal stuff, getting that all together. So working on some cool stuff. Also working on Project Indigo Donkey. I've been working. I haven't. Well, I've been working. I've been working on it, but I haven't actually done the work. But I've been working on it. I've been, telling people yes, no, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of that. That's what you do when you're the boss. A lot of times, the boss, you got to do stuff like that. You got to say yes and no a lot. And I don't know, and I think it's a bad idea. Whatever. So those things go on. Those things go on when you're working hard. Doesn't always go that way, but a lot of times it does. So just wanted to get you guys involved in that. So first thing, so what I did do, let me show you. Oh, by the way, also, the reason that this video is so late today is because my phone was on 9% and I had to charge it really quick to get some time on this. So I'm hoping I get a little bit of this video. I gotta, I gotta make sure I'm gonna keep checking to see if they got enough power. So I might have to plug it back in. I might have to do some stuff, but whatever. But first off, this is what I went to Friday. It's Florida SuperCon. It is down in Miami. It's there. It's a Miami-based comic book convention. It's actually a very good con in the sense that it's very very positive. It's very very trying to get this stuff out there, and of course it's comic related. So of course I'm relating it to gaming and some other stuff. So some of the people I saw this weekend, which was kind of awesome. But they had a lot of guests. They had a lot of guests. I went on Friday because I want to get in and get out. I don't want to be there all Saturday fighting people and have to bring Lucas, and that would have been just a whole silly thing. So some of the people I met, Keith Giffen. I don't have to tell people I'm late. I'm the boss. I'm late. I don't have to worry about late. They got to worry about late. I don't worry about late. So we met Keith Giffen. Keith Giffen did a very long and illustrious. Do I even have one around me? Long and illustrious run on Legion of Superheroes. He did the Great Darkness saga. That was one of the bigger sellers they had. It's a great book if you've never read it. It's really very cool. It's one of my favorites. I met, and also Keith Giffen has written a lot of comedy-based superhero stuff. Justice League, the first one that came out, that basically had Batman and Guy Gardner and the Blue Beetle and Doctor Fate, one of my favorite characters. And it was actually, I think, under his reign when he did that. Scott Collins was probably best known for his work on Flash. He was amazingly interesting to talk to. A lot of just cool things to learn about the Flash book itself and his process, and his interaction with Jeff Johns, since he probably has been one of the few guys who probably has worked with Jeff Johns for, I guess, longer than anybody yet. Yeah, but he's probably done a lot of ton of stuff. Yeah. Never really thought about this then, but yeah. Tom and Mary Beerbum, they also wrote Legion. They did the Legion SW6 line that was popular for a while. It came right after when Legion got canceled and remade, and then they came on and did the work, and then they spun off Legion again 2 more times. Just like that, more Legion stuff, very interesting. I got to meet someone I've always wanted to meet and just to talk to. One writer to one publisher, one to be writer. Fabian Nicieza. I think I pronounced his last name, Nicieza. I guess his biggest claim to fame would definitely be Deadpool. He's one of the co-creators of Deadpool. Also with that, he did New Warriors. He created New Warriors with Mark Bagley. It was one of the first books he got on a monthly book. It's one of my favorite teen books. The New Warriors were basically the Young Avengers before the Young Avengers came out, and it's just something solid, well done, well written, everything executed well. That first year, I mean, the first 25 issues, bam, that's a great series. If you haven't picked it up, because I think I still have my bookshelf, I don't even know anymore, but I might. Great thing to read, really enjoyable. I think a lot of people will like to read it. I think you'll definitely enjoy it. It's a good piece. New Warriors. And then I met someone that is very well known in the RPG industry. If you are a true old school RPGer and a fan of Palladium, Roman Perez was there. Roman Perez did, I guess, tons of black and white art for Palladium. I mean, we're talking like some of the earliest Palladium stuff. His artwork's in it. I mean, black and white. and he's worked very well, through the system of role playing games. He's even done online comics. Kukulburi, it's Kukuburi. It's a webcomic he did, Kukulburi, that is online. I think it's still online. I think you can find his website. It's romanperez.com. Let me check because I haven't seen it in a long time. He started it. I know it was never really finished, so now I'm checking because I'm interested now. He never really finished it, and I know he said he was possibly making a book out of it, and is possibly going to be doing that. So, a lot of different stuff. And if you're a fan of X-Men, he's doing X-Men, or he's been doing X-Men. I think he's currently doing art on X-Men. So I can't remember anymore, but he's been doing a lot of stuff. But here's the list of work he's done on collecting card games, so you'll know. Wizards of the Coast, Legends of Five Rings. He's done a ton of stuff. For role playing, he's worked on AEG, 7th Sea, and Legends of Five Rings. Fantasy Flight, Midnight, Vortex, and something I've never heard. Hadkan Armada, didn't know. Mutants and Masterminds, Super Unicorn, also a lot of stuff from Mutants and Masterminds. Iron Crown, Palladium, which is like the list just goes on and on. It's actually Paradigm Concepts. He put Paradigm Publishing, as I know, because I know the guys who worked on this. Steve Jackson Games, West End Games, and Sabretooth Games. And like I said, he's been doing a lot of work for a very long time. I'm a fan of his work. I've always been a fan of his work. Good black and white artwork. So if you happen to see him at the con, you might want to say, hey, he's a cool guy. Good to talk to, lots of cool stuff. And just, I know we were talking about just trying different things visually and stuff like that. And so it's kind of interesting. It's fun to talk to. It's nice when you find people nice to talk to about the business, so you get some really cool stuff. Kukulburi is at Kukuburi. You might want to just check it out. It's a very beautiful looking webcomic. I'm a big fan of it. I think it's, that's how you do a cool looking webcomic. That's just me. All right, so today we're going to talk about the Ennie Awards. This is not going to be probably a good thing for a lot of people. I'm going to probably see some things that some people are going to be upset about, but God, that's not going to be a big surprise for me. So the Ennies got announced, and I know a lot of people who are on the Ennies who got awards for the Ennies, and I'm glad they got awards. I'm glad they're proud of it. I'm glad that's people like the Ennies. I've always taken the personal view of the Ennies and really any award show. I don't care for awards, and the reason I don't care for awards is I don't do this for awards. I've never wanted to do this for awards, and then people say, well, it's good to show people the good work you're doing and get recognized. And as a publisher, the best way I see being recognized at what I do is we make a product and makes a profit. I get to make more products. That's my best award. That's the award I want to get. My award is success, and we get to make more products. Some people like to get the awards. We say, oh, you get the awards. It's from people, that care about you. And they say, and it's like, I don't. Dude, I'm not into that. I've never been into that. I don't need a trophy to make me feel good about what I do. I've done this for years without getting a trophy, and I didn't. I said many times, I don't want to get one. I don't apply for them. I never put up for my stuff. Never. That's not what I do. I'm sure some writers who work with me are like, geez, I wish you would do that. But fundamentally, me as a person, I don't do that. It's not for me. And I'll tell you right now, everybody I work with is amazing people. So you should buy their stuff. If you're not sure, buy their stuff. Check them out. They're awesome. I think they have been awesome. But I think it's kind of like these awards are what they are. It's a popularity contest, and I don't like popularity contests. So it's one of those whatever. Okay, here's an example. Best art cover. Modifius Entertainment, Wizards of the Coast, Paizo, Modifius again, and some might have heard of Kododama Heavy Industries, which I don't even know what this product is. So I'm gonna click on this and see. And if it got best cover, it should be okay. No, that's not what I expect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This Rudatama. Yeah. Okay. Art's subjective. Art has always been subjective, but the art they're showing here is not the kind of art I like. So I can't be really, subjective and say, oh yeah, this is really great art. This is a really great cover. Because, no. And I'm going to pull away from that because that is not the kind of art that I would consider to be cover worthy as art. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like bad art, but to be considered to be the best cover art, I don't know. That seems kind of sketchy to me. The best cover art, I wouldn't say that. And then there's two from one company. Okay, why the covers are amazing? They are, it's Octon Cthulhu, which is an amazing cover, and Fragged. I wouldn't use the word best cover. I'd say good cover, but once again, this is a lot of totally subjective. That's why I'm like, and Ultimate Intrigue as the best cover from Paizo. But I'm like, okay. Oh, see now my battery's charge is dying. I was going to. Let me plug this in. It's gonna be one of those weird episodes where I'm sure weirder things will happen since I'm plugging this in. I'm hoping this gives enough juice to keep it running. Sorry, plugging the cable caused some issues, but I'm hoping it's still running. So yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at and it's like that was the best art, and I saw the art, and I don't know if I'd use the word best art. That's the best cover art. The Curse of Strahd is on this list too, which is a good cover piece. I've seen the piece. It's a good solid piece. But when I hear the word best of anything, best way of art, it needs to be something that's when people see it, they're going to see it in the future and know, oh, that was an amazing piece of artwork. That was amazing. That it's got to be best. So, some people don't feel that way. Some people think that, oh, it doesn't really matter. You just you do your best and that's good enough. But I'm like, no, if you're gonna get an award for it, it better be amazing. So I'm not, once again, best interior art. One of them is for Degenesis, and while I have not played the game and I've only looked a little bit of the book art they've shown me, I follow the artist who did a lot of the artwork on Pinterest. The name of the company is called Six More Vodka. I've always assumed it's been a Russian group doing it with a name like Six More Vodka. You kind of assume that's what's going on, but I don't know for sure. But I know the artwork they do is stunning. It is amazingly good. Just type in Six More Vodka in Google, and it will come up, and you can see their stuff. And their artwork is beautiful. I mean, it's like wow. So yeah. Also, they're from Berlin, Germany, which is I guess is funny. And they're concept artists. They're 2D concept artists, and their art's amazing, and as it should be. And they got listed for interior. They should have got a cover because their cover stuff is awesome. So, it's that kind of thing. Let's look through some other stuff here. Best blog, Raging Owlbear. I haven't seen that one, so I'll take a little peeky at that one. See, it's like I said, it's okay. It looks nice. It hasn't been updated in 6 days, but it's a vacation, and okay. That would be why. That would be why what? Chad. Chad, you said that would be why. Yeah. Best cartography. We already know how I feel about cartography, but but I do see some people. Cubicle 7's on there. Agate Editions. Adventure Weekly. It's AAW Games Limited now, but Adventure a Week. And Kobold got that. Silly good art. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Chad is right. Chad is right. Any kind of art that seems to come out of Europe is amazing. I've always been amazed how much good art comes out. Like don't me wrong, there's good art in America, but the guys in Europe and Asia, it seems it's a higher quality. It's better. I don't say like in a bad way, but it's better. It's very, 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 very impressive. I don't know why that is, but it just is. Best electronic book. Snow White from AAW Games. 10 Candles, which I've never heard of, from Calvary Games. Tree of Cthulhu, Long Con, Pelgrane Press, I know about them. Maze of the Blue Medusa by Seder Press. And Shadowrun Missions 1057 from Catalyst. I don't know. I haven't seen this. I'm looking at Calvary Games. Well, this looks very nice. They have a pretty website at least. More information. Let's see. They have a pretty website. It's been nominated several times. Lots of different books and stuff. Or is this all in the same Ennies? Oh, this is like some of these are Ennies. They got like guest game, product of the year, best rules. I can't say enough about it because I don't know. But the website looked nice. So, and Seder, okay, I get it. The production looks nice. The production quality looks nice. Doing what they've shown me, which isn't a lot. Oh, it's a Zach Sabbath book. That's why. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what's about it. I can say the book is of amazing quality just looking at the printing, but that's about it. I can't give you a definitive on that or not, but it looked nice. And Shadowrun, you know who's involved, you know the company, so there you go. Oh, also best interior art. I forgot to mention Dragon Age rulebook, Green Ronin, and War of Ashes, Fate of Agapus. I'm horrible at this. Fight Evil Hat. You know, best family game, best free game. You know, I looked at them. You know, best free product. Pathfinder's on there, of course. Uh, best game, Urban Shadows. Degeneris is on there. Dragon Age rulebook. Feng Shui 2. You know, and this is another problem I find when they do a lot of this, Ennie Awards. It's like the balance between what I consider to be like high end professionals and mid level professionals. You've got best monster adversary. There's 5 companies in here. High Rock Press, never heard of them before. Rogue Games Inc. I don't know the name, but I know the game. AAW Games, I know that one. I actually backed that one as a Kickstarter. Paizo and Metal Weave Games, which I've never heard of. Well, actually, Metal Weave Games I knew by the cover. I didn't actually know them personally. But we're talking, it's like I don't know. It's going to be tough because you have Paizo that just sucks a lot of the oxygen out of that level because it's Paizo. So I always wonder if these other guys are going to get the look and appeal, and it's tough. Okay, like here's a great one: best production values. 6 More Vodka is listed in there for the Genesis. That was some pretty impressive, production value. Numenera box set. Death and Taxes collected set. I've heard about it, but I haven't actually seen it. Cthulhu Britannica London and Lone Wolf. Okay, I know, and both of those from Cubicle 7. Cthulhu and Lone Wolf. I don't know how it looks. This Death and Taxes. Okay, that's kind of a fuzzy picture. I wish I had a better picture. See, now I wish I could see more, but it looks kind of interesting. Okay, but I guess it's kind of interesting, but I can't see enough to see it. See, this is the thing of, once again, you gotta take good pictures so people can take a look at it who haven't seen it before, because we don't all follow you, and we want to look more into it. So, like I said, I missed a great opportunity. I have to wait to see. Maybe it comes in the store, whatever. And it's just, product of the year, and there's like 10 good products of the year, and they're all solid products, but it's like, 6 More Vodka, Seder Press, AAW Games, Calvary Games, Magpie Games, Atlas Games, Evil Hat Productions, Pale Green, Wizards of the Coast, Green Ronin. And it's like, Wizards of the Coast on a list like this for best product of the year. Yeah, I know why it's on there, but at the same time, it's like, how much oxygen do they suck out of the air just for being Watsy? So it's those kind of things. That's why I guess I've always said that's why there's awards I'm not a big fan of. Because of those situations, because it happens. Because, if you're a small guy, you're not going to get seen. And you can put, I was nominated. But it's like, the best way to be nominated is to keep people still doing fireworks outside. Like right now, outside my house. It's, once again, I'm not in it for the award. So I don't see the need for them, but I know why people want them. But I personally don't have the need for them, so it's kind of a tough scenario. And one of the things I do think it's kind of cool that even on the Ennies where they can say fan favorite publisher submission, I'm not in there. Oh, Lewis Porter Jr. Design is not listed in any way, shape, or form. Like sure, yeah, but I know a lot of guys are. Legendary Press is in there. Little Red Games is in there. Kobold Press is in there. Hero Forge Games, which is the guys who make little miniatures, that's in there. Paizo, Pale Grain, Pinnacle Entertainment. All these guys are in there. And some people say like, hey, we can do a write-in. And so, I guess it's good. I guess people want to hear that. People want to hear that kind of, yes, hey, our fans support us. And our fans love us. And I just thought our fans loved us when they just went out of their way to make awesome stuff for us. That's what I always thought. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Maybe I should submit something. Maybe I'm looking at it and maybe I said, hey, why don't you submit something? But, if I won, would I be excited? Would I, like I said, it's a tough scenario being placed on, the awards thing because it is a popularity contest. So, that's what most awards are always been. Popularity contest. So if that's what you're focused on, that's what you do. Everybody who's nominated, hey, congratulations! I'm glad you got nominated. Like I said, not for me, but if you're happy and that's what you wanted, yeah, why shouldn't you be, have your peers show the great work that you're doing? That's what I would do. Or at least I think I would do that. So there you go. Boom. So yeah, I've been relaxing. And isn't this advertising? Yes, it is advertising, but it's 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 advertising in the sense. Okay, it is advertising in the sense of traditional. Yes, look at the awards we won. Have you won awards? It's an award-winning thing. But to me, it's like I work in marketing, so when I hear the trigger words, award-winning, top seller, best seller, those are lots of times they're just advertising words. They're just words we use to push our product and make it sound more than it is. So being people say being nominated will move product. I don't think so. I'll tell you something. Here's something. This is from Neri. I'm gonna molest your last name. Please forgive me. It's Mejicano. People always say things get nominated and pushes products, just like Oscars. Well, I know on a small scale, people have been nominated and then never heard from again. So it's like, if their product was so great, they got nominated, pushed these sales. Why haven't they come and made a sequel? And so a lot of times you never hear from these people again. It's like one and done. See ya. Have a nice day. And it's even just guys who are going to win consistently no matter who they are. The larger companies. So it's like, did I go see a movie because it had an Oscar attached to it? Yeah, I've seen a couple. Have I bought movies with that? No, I also haven't bought a movie in a long time. But I've seen movies because I like the actors in them. I've liked the people involved in the project. I was inspired by that. But, once again, paying money to see something because it won an Oscar, I mean, I can't think of anything that won an Oscar that made me want to go out and pay money to see it. But that's just me. I mean, once again, that's just me. I can't put that on everybody else, but some people. That's how some people do the whole Oscars. They hear it wins an Oscar. Well, it must be fantastic. I'm going to rush out and see it. I've seen a lot of films that those trigger phrases are only hollow if you can't name the sources. Yeah. Well, best-selling author. Chad, what does that mean? Best-selling author? Compared to who? Compared to what? Best-selling is what? These are phrases. These are marketing phrases. So, once again, I'm a little jaded. I've been in the industry of marketing for a long time. So I know these tricks that they're going to play on you and stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too old to be like, oh, that was so exciting. But they do it all the time. Marketing for movie ads. This movie is great. And quotes from people who don't even exist. So, it is what it is. I don't want to downplay people's quality and ability and the work they did to do this product. I think a lot of people just do awesome stuff. So yeah, boom, it should be talked about. It should be noted. It should be seen. Okay. Since this just came up and this made me think, so a couple of days ago, this will probably not appeal to a lot of people, but I guess there will be a few people who'll be like, okay, yeah, I didn't know this. There's a TV show that I've never seen. A lot of people have told me about it. It's for kids. It's called Doc McStuffins, which I've never seen. I know it's about a little black girl who is a doctor, and she does very good doctor's things. And it's it's a show for girls to get inspired about being a doctor. And okay, I get it. Not very complex. I get the idea, but apparently, they're having an issue about getting renewed because something came up, and they're not getting renewed by Disney, and people have gone kind of like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I just realized. Okay, here's another funny moment. So I wrote a tweet. People have been talking about the Doc McStuffins thing, and everybody's going crazy about the Doc McStuffins thing, and I didn't know much about it. But it's a cartoon, and it's it's a black family, and I can easily identify with it, and some people love it. Okay. So, people were talking about, get Doc McStuffins, get Doc McStuffins. So I, being the person that I am, made a response to it. But they kept saying, contact Disney Junior, da da da. And I've had the pleasure of understanding why TV shows, especially animated TV shows, get sold and make money. Animated TV shows are made to sell toys. The toy lines sell. The cartoon does very well. Case in point, Young Justice. Young Justice is considered to be one of the big, super duper, you know, sellers, and it did very well as a cartoon. But they said it failed financially because they couldn't sell the toys to boys. I think it was Young Justice had a was it Young Justice or Teen Titans too? No, I think it was Young Justice. Had a very, very high female to male ratio. And the toys weren't selling as well as the people were watching it. So it was an issue for the people involved. And they said, okay, since we're not going to be selling any toys, we're going to cancel the series. And you're like, well, that's stupid. If the series is good, why would you cancel it? Because they're trying to sell toys. That's where the real money is. That's how George Lucas made a ton of money on Star Wars because because he had kept a toy license. Well, everybody is, and people may not know the story. George Lucas, when he was doing Star Wars, was selling stuff out to basically make money for it. He said he wanted to keep the toy license. The people said, okay, you can keep it. This is back in the 70s when they didn't know any better, and they're like, it's not going to make any money. No big deal. We all know how well the toy line did for Star Wars, and all that money right into freaking Lucas's pocket. So you figure that one out. Troy's right. Young Justice is a great show, but no one bought the toys, and this comes back to this. So Holly Robinson Holly Robinson, who was on 21 Jump Street and been on TV, put a thing out saying, you got to support Doc McStuffins and da. So I went to a couple places that has Doc McStuffins, this tagline says, Doc McStuffins. And I basically said, just like, say Doc McStuffins. And I basically said it real simple. And it's like, Holly Robinson Pete, does Doc McStuffins make money on toys? Question mark. That's the only way Disney Junior, of course tagging them, will renew Doc McStuffins. Holly Robinson Pete replied to my Twitter post and said yes, like with a big yes, like they sell toys. But it's like now I gotta respond to her because she responded to me. And it says, do they make money on the toys? I don't think they make enough money on the toys. Because if they made enough money on the toys, they would sell toys, and this was what's going on. So this is very cool. They had Holly Robinson Pete just tweeted me back. I get some weird tweets sometimes, but it's nice to know that people are trying to support this Doc McStuffins. Like I said, I don't know anything about Doc McStuffins. I think Doc McStuffins is a good thing. I think, anything that helps people, girls, boys, young, old, get inspired by something is a good thing. And we can find ways to sell the toys, or we can find different ways to sell stuff to get it interesting. So I don't know. I don't know why this is an issue, why we can't get this fixed, but it's silly. But it's all about money. It's all about money. All about money. Yes, Chad is correct. Chad says, Doc McStuffins, it was popular with girls, and the marketing people couldn't get their heads around selling it to a different fan group. Be sure to binge watch some at point at Netflix. They might pick it up. And if we all know, they will probably pick it up, as Netflix is Netflix, and that's what they do. But at the same time, you wonder, it's like, why can't they seem to get this part right? We're not selling to aliens here. We're selling fun stuff to kids. How can't we get this right? It should be, as easy as getting a ham sandwich. It's not really that difficult. But, and this also goes back to, why in the world are we not doing our own stuff without everybody? I mean, we should be doing independent stuff. We should be finding ways to kickstart amazing things, or even GoFundMe. And the more cool stuff we do, the more stuff we do outside of Hollywood, I think the better it will be for us as people in general. That's just me. That's just me. It's just, I don't know. I think that it's just silly. If the toys are the only way they make money on these cartoons, then either they're going to make different kind of cartoons where they can make money off of stuff, kind of like a sideways thing, or they got to just make shows that do toys. I mean, G.I. Joe made a lot of money selling toys to boys. Why can't we make a lot of money selling toys to girls? Kids are finicky. I don't think kids are finicky. I think kids will play with what they get. This goes back to my whole comic book argument, Kids want to read comic books. How do I know? Because when you go in the store, they grab them and say, Mommy, I want to read this. Mommy looks at the price, says $4 for a comic book. She's like, are you crazy? Puts it down. Mommy's got 3 kids. You're not going to spend $12 on 3 comic books. It's just not going to happen. So these are things that can be fixed with some brain power, some sitting down, looking at the problem, and actually getting some cool, tricky ways to make them successful. And I think the comic book one is an easy one. It's like Jesus, that's easy. So I'm guessing this Doc McStuffins thing might have the same kind of level of, let's find a way to figure it out. You know, look, we put people on the moon, we clone sheep. This should not be a serious problem. We can figure this out. Let's just call it like it is. But it's nice. I got Holly Robinson Pete who wrote me a letter. I guess I'll have to respond to this and put some tougher questions. But that's later today. I got work to do. But I guess that's about it. So we've talked about everything that happened. I forgot to mention once again, codename Indigo Donkey. We are still working on that. We moved to a very positive place. I've assigned some work to our writers. So how do you get kids to ask for your project over the next? Okay, Troy, I'll ask about this one real quick. I think you have to do like anything else. You got to make a project that they're interested in, or something that they pick up and go, "Ooh, what's that? That's cool." That's 90% of it. I mean, you can kickstart a great thing. You can spend, if you're smart, you spend 6 months promoting the thing before you kickstart it. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people promote like 2 days after. Oh, I got my Kickstarter up. Where are the people? I can't find them. No, you gotta basically. You got to promote it for 6 months before you even start the Kickstarter. You got to have something free to give them that they can have, boom, that they can look at and say, look at the cool thing we're going to do. This is the cool sample of it. You like the sample? We're going to do more of this. You need to get this. He's doing things and making money. Well, it's like everybody's doing things and making money. But you got to figure out ways to do things and make money that aren't the traditional way to go about it. Okay. Good Lord, now I can't think of his name. No. Guy does Medea. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm thinking. Guy does Medea. I can't think of his name now for anything. Wow, that's hilarious. I see his face and I see his... Tyler Perry. Got it. Ooh, it took a second. Tyler Perry went outside of the Hollywood system and has done very well for himself. So, don't tell me it's not possible, but it's possible. Chad, yes. Any hints on on Indigo Donkey? Indigo Donkey will be a cool idea. It is something, I don't want to give away too much right now, but they're still working. I mean, we're still really working on it. And the pitch is good. The pitch was easy to do, but I don't want to give away. It will be something that I think fans will like. I'm trying to get a lot of different people involved with it. The people who are working on it currently, I can say, all right, look. Here's a list of people in my head, who I'd like to, if I could, get them to this project. I know I only have cool ideas, but they're all crazy ideas. They're all crazy. So it's codename Indigo Donkey. Of course, Jeff Lee's working on it. Michael McCarthy, Rich Redmond, who did Obsidian Apocalypse, also another well-known writer. Those are three main guys who are working on it. They've been working on it since we talked about it. They've been involved. Another name that I tried reaching out to, I haven't heard back from him, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep trying, but geez, I got to. Is Clinton Boomer. Once I put Clinton Boomer and tell him what we're doing, I think Clinton will be like, yes, I want to be part of that. Yes, I want to do it. So I think he'll say that. I'd like to get, of course, I'm gonna try to Owen. I can get Owen for a very small commitment for this. I think Owen will like once he hears what we're doing. I think he'll be like, okay, that sounds kind of cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. So I think Owen will be definitely involved with it. I'm trying to get really as many people who want to work on something very cool, but I am trying to go to get the biggest super duper names on this. I am, but I think once this project gets out there and people see what I'm doing, they're gonna be like, oh snap, he is pretty cool. And let me just say, it's nothing new. This isn't anything radically new. Is it even new for Pathfinder? I think it might be. It might even be new for Pathfinder. But I think it's one of those things that people have proven they want to do, people like to see, and want it to succeed. Because I think once they see it and see what we're planning, they'll say, okay, perfect. This is what I've been looking for. This is something kind of cool. And then with adding the names attached to it, I think that's only going to help it out even more so. I mean, yeah, I would love to get like Nicholas Logue on this and Tim Hitchcock and, even like Richard Pete to do some crazy stuff. Because, I mean, the commitment is so small on their part, but it's so awesome with the execution. So that's all I can say about, Indigo Donkey. That's it. There you go. Sorry, Chad. Can't give you anything else. That's it. But, I still got to work on the actual logo for the real name of it. It is not going to be called Indigo Donkey, but I do love that Jeff Lee was the one who came up with Indigo Donkey as a code word. So that's what we're using now. Code word, code name, Indigo Donkey. We're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep giving you hints. We're going to keep giving you stuff to figure out. And once you see what we're doing, it's going to be that moment of, I don't know. But I think a lot of people say, ooh, exactly what I wanted. This is going to be awesome. Because we only do awesome stuff. All right, that's it. I'm going to go do some work. I got to probably get ready for bed. Purple ass, huh? Well, just saying, man. Indigo Donkey. It's all about the Indigo Donkey. That's all you got to know. All right, everybody. You have a lovely evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. And have a good night.